going on, people? I have a topic. It's not really a topic. I just need some opinions. I just basically want to know what kind of grandparent do y'all think this is? Okay, most people know Jalen is really not my daughter. She calls me daddy. She asks always, and she always will. In her book, I'm going to be daddy. Occasionally to Mingus, but who cares? I want y'all to basically just briefly sum up what kind of grandparent you think this is. Did a couple videos before this to basically try to get my thoughts together, but it's not working. So we're just gonna basically piss everybody off in this video who this applies to. Because if it applies to somebody, you know, that you know, let them watch it, so I can tell them you're a douche bag. Anyway, what kind of grandparent is this where they don't never want to pick up a child until the child is a couple minutes away? I drive an hour or more to get Jay, depending on how traffic is. I use about $10, sometimes $20 to go pick up Jay. Okay. When I get there, you know, we have our little talk and we discuss what's going on with Jalen. Okay, is she sick? Does she need this? Does she need that? Well, I get back up here. She stays a couple days. The grandparent wants to see her. Now, I don't have any problem with that. My problem comes when he claims he's gonna bring her back, and he doesn't. My problem is when I say, hey, if you want to keep her without having to bring her back, give me some of the gas money back. You don't want to do that. Don't want to come off more money for your grandchild? Yeah, you want to keep her up for the rest of the time she's here? Come on, man. What kind of person is that? Okay. Basically, give you two scenarios, and I want you to tell me what kind of grandparent this is. It's really been eating at me, you know. We're just basically going to get some opinions, because I know most of my friends think like I do. And we're just going to basically see how this goes. Today is Monday, December 6th. This past Saturday, he showed up unannounced. He, being the grandfather, he shows up unannounced. Didn't tell anybody he was coming. He just out the blue wants to come and get her. That was the first mistake. The second mistake was when they realized they couldn't take her, they thought they were going to pull a guilt trip role. I don't feel guilty at all for not giving Jalen back to you. In case you're watching, I won't do that again. And you will start calling. You will start coming when it's convenient for me. Because it's convenient for me to go down there, my gas money, to go pick her up. When you start doing your part, then that's when you have all rights, or you can do whatever, and you can start reimbursing me for gas. Anyway, they showed up unannounced. They tried to run the guilt trip. It didn't work, so they raised hell and got mad and called Jalen's mama. Like, what is she supposed to do with me? Because I let her know. I put her in her place 2 years ago. I told her, this child is mine. If anything happens to her, she, the mama, will answer to me. Only real men do things like that. They take the place of the father or the sperm donor, the daddy, the baby daddy, whoever y'all want to call him. A real man will take the spot when nobody else will. So therefore, I took the spot a long time ago. I don't need anybody to tell me I'm a man because my baby shows it all the time. Because I'm daddy. Anyway. They went off the chain. The mama got called. I called her and she didn't answer her phone. So I left her voicemail. When she finally got a chance to call me back, I basically went off again. And she said it wasn't her fault. It was her dad's fault. Because her dad seems to lack this communication where he just likes to be disrespectful. But you don't disrespect me. I will die for my respect. Grown man to grown man, you will respect me. Flat out. Grown man to grown woman to, or whatever you are, you will respect me. Anyway, we got through that. Today's Monday. He wants to come back over here early in the day because he said he was going to get her on Monday evening. Monday evening is not around noon. Come on, man. Get your times right. So, we played a trick. We went and sat in the back room, me, Shayla, and Jalen. Let Alicia go there to the door. And, let's just say he lost a lot of respect. I never really gave him any anyway, but the little bit that he had built up, he lost it. Because of some fact, when he came, he was beating on the door. He beat the first time, and he didn't even quicker. Matter of fact, the first time they didn't even get to come in. Second time, you're messing up. So we all go to the back. Alicia answers the door. He cops another two because she doesn't know nothing about him supposed to be picking up Jalen. He wants to cuss and raise hell and cuss at her again. You know, it took everything in her power not to cuss back at him. But yet, he's disrespected. Okay. I'm listening to the whole topic, I mean the whole conversation from the back room. I can hear him clear as day. I wish I had recorded it, matter of fact. I usually do, but I figured it wouldn't have been that big of a scene. He was like, oh, okay, you're not here. Well, over the course of the conversation, he goes, I don't understand why Samantha, which is Jalen's mama, I don't understand why Samantha lets him keep her anyway. She's not his. I'm a convicted felon. Any confrontation with the police could literally get me sent back. So, had I been there in the living room or wherever, and he had got out of hand, could potentially been the reason I went back to jail. Because I don't play that. You disrespected my girlfriend. You disrespected me. You disrespected your grandchild by telling anyone that you don't see why the mama lets the child stay with me because she is not mine. I've done more for that child than he did. ever in his life ever will be able to do for that child. So, when I heard that, I mean, they took everything I had in my power to not go in there and say something. I've been on parole for 3 years. It's easy. Parole is like the easiest thing you could ever do in life if you've been in trouble. Because all you have to do is change your ways. Maybe he don't like me because I'm black. Maybe he don't like me because I'm a felon. Maybe he don't like me because I sold dope to take care of his daughter 2 years before she had her child. Maybe that's what it is. I can actually tell that on camera. I can actually say that because I did it. I did my time for it. I'm still doing my time for it. So my thing is, what do they tell Jalen when she goes up there? Do they tell her he's not your daddy? He don't do nothing for you? Because when she's here, she sure does run around and have fun. You know, I'm really curious as to what they could possibly tell her. So after raising hell, he wants to leave. I mean, that just strikes a nerve. For me to take a role I didn't have to take. I mean, I could have easily said, get out. I could have been like the rest of the guys who run away from some kind of responsibility that doesn't belong to them. Instead, I decided to stay, and every day has been worth it. Even the days I don't have her, they've been worth it. But I refuse to be disrespected. I refuse to have someone tell Jalen that she is not mine. I refuse to have anyone I call a friend or blood or family be disrespected. Be disrespecting my girlfriend. It won't happen again. Be disrespecting my daughter, telling her that she's not mine. It will not happen again. Not in my face. Believe that. So with that being said, what kind of grandparent is he? Put your comments below. Share this on your Facebook. Share this on your MySpace. Tweet about it for all I care. But in the words of T.I., I demand my respect. I will die about that. For all of you who think I'm pulling some kind of threat, I'm not threatening him. But I'm a grown man and I refuse to be disrespected. For all of you who think there's some kind of gimmick behind this, my parole officer has my YouTube address. So he will be able to see this. So if you feel like calling it in, go ahead. But I'm not going to be made a fool of. Neither is anybody around me. Have a good one, YouTube. Enjoy the rest of my video.